What is it that you want people to understand about you?
Well, I'm saying understand me. What I'm speaking on is like understand, like, you know, I work hard.
Yep.
And I love the game of football. That's all you really need to know. And, you know, I ain't disrespectful. I don't have off the field problems. So those main three things is that equals success. Being able to go and see the kids just working out. They running with me, clapping for me when I get done working out and stuff. And it's real cool. It's real exciting. And the city really embraced me a lot. And I'm just excited.
Breaking news out of Cleveland. Hey folks, we've got a major update coming straight out of Cleveland, and this one's gonna turn some heads. At 0:33, boom, Coach Sanders just laid it all out there. He's not here to clock in and collect a paycheck. No, sir. He's here to leave a mark. He made it crystal clear in his latest comments. He's locked in, laser, focused on football, and he's not wasting a single minute. This isn't some short-term gig. He's in it to build something real in Cleveland. And get this, ownership is fully behind him. Full support. They've handed him the reins and he's ready to run with it. The city, Cleveland's welcomed him with open arms. And Sanders, he's ready to give back the only way he knows how, by delivering on that gridiron. So buckle up, folks. This might just be the start of a brand new era for Browns football. Stay tuned. Things are about to heat up in the land.
Before Pro Day, I've been working at home, you know, thanks to Pops, he built everything we needed to be successful. So I was ready to get acclimated to my new city. So I came out here and met everybody, got the resource I need to be great. And going to the schools, I've been doing that since.
All right, folks, here's the real story behind why Shedeur Sanders is getting those first team reps. And no, it's not about flash or social media buzz. It's about grit. It's about showing up and putting in the work, day in and day out. From the moment he set foot in Cleveland, this young man has been on a mission. He's not asking for handouts. He's out there earning it, rep by rep, snap by snap. Coaches are seeing it. Teammates are feeling it. His consistency, his drive, that's what's setting him apart. But here's what really stands out. Shedeur isn't just focused on football. He's making it a point to build something deeper, a bond with the city, especially with the kids. He's already been popping into local schools, spending time with students, connecting on a real level. We're not just talking about a quarterback here. We're talking about a role model in the making. And yeah, Sanders knows there's noise out there. Critics, doubters, they've always got something to say. But he's not dwelling on that. Instead, he says he finds peace right here in Cleveland and with the young folks he meets on these surprise school visits. He says those moments, they fuel him. Seeing the joy on the kids' faces, the excitement, the love, that's what keeps him pushing forward, even when the pressure's on. Bottom line for Shedeur Sanders, this journey is bigger than football. It's about inspiring the next generation and making a real impact, both on the field and off it. And from the looks of it, Cleveland's got itself a leader.
And going to the schools, I've been doing that since during the season last year, since even before that. So that was just something, you know, I generally do and what I find fun. It's a lot of negativity. It's a lot of talk going on in the world. So then that's where I find my, like, you know, my peace, my happiness, my joy is be able to have positive influence on the youth.
Let me tell you something. Shedeur Sanders is connecting in Cleveland in a way we don't see too often. This isn't just about football. This is about something bigger. You can feel it. Everywhere he goes, whether it's a community event or just walking through town, kids are flocking to him. We're talking genuine excitement, not stage photo ops. These young fans aren't just watching him play. They believe in him. He's their guy. And just the other day, there was a moment that says it all. A young fan spots Shedeur, runs up beaming with energy, and flat out says, "You're my QB wine." And you know what? That wasn't just a cute soundbite. That was real. The kind of moment you remember. The kind of moment that builds legacies. What we're seeing here is a bond between Shedeur and the younger generation of Browns fans. The next wave of Cleveland football faithful. And it's not manufactured. It's honest. It's heartfelt. For Shedeur, this isn't just about climbing the depth chart or throwing touchdowns. He's embracing the role of leader, mentor, and, yes, a beacon of hope in a city that's hungry for something to believe in. And Cleveland's responding in a big way. The energy is different. The fans are bought in. And guess what? Ownership sees it too. They're backing him. They're seeing the ripple effect he's already having both inside and outside the locker room. Cleveland hasn't just gained a quarterback. They've gained a spark. Someone who's inspiring belief in the future.
Slim's going to come down on Sunday, October 5th. And he says, I want Shedeur to play against Minnesota.
All right, folks, buckle up because Colin Cowherd just dropped a nugget that's got Cleveland buzzing. According to Cowherd, Shedeur Sanders is quickly becoming the frontrunner for the Browns' starting quarterback job. And this isn't just talk around the water cooler. There's real traction behind the scenes. Cowherd reports that the Browns' ownership is seriously leaning on the front office to make Shedeur the guy right out of the gate, Week 1 starter. That's a big-time vote of confidence. And it tells us something important. Shedeur is not just winning over the fans. He's winning over the folks upstairs too. The ones who write the checks. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Coward made a point that goes beyond the X and O's. He said it's not just about Shedeur's ability to sling the ball. It's about buzz. The Browns aren't just looking for a quarterback, they're looking for a headline. They want someone who can make noise, turn heads, and bring Cleveland back into the national spotlight. Think back to guys like Baker Mayfield and Deshaun Watson. Both had their share of controversy, but both had the full backing of ownership because they moved the needle. And now, it looks like Shedeur is next in line. Coward says ownership sees Sanders as the new face of the franchise, a young QB with star power, charisma, and the ability to get Cleveland back on the map. But make no mistake, this isn't just about marketing. Ownership believes in Shedeur's football IQ, his arm talent, and his leadership. They've seen what he brings to the table, and they're all in. Sure, the media attention is a nice bonus, but this isn't a PR stunt. The front office believes Shedeur can deliver wins, not just headlines. So let's call it what it is. The Browns might be ready to hand the keys to Shedeur Sanders. From everything we're hearing, he's got the momentum, the backing, and the talent. And it's looking more and more like he'll be under center when that first snap of the season hits. Cleveland, you might just be looking at your next franchise QB.
Saying it. I believe Shedeur Sanders should play more games than any other quarterback on this roster this year because he's the only guy that I look at and say they might have something.
Let me tell you, if you want a textbook example of how to earn respect in an NFL locker room, look no further than Shedeur Sanders. This kid's attitude has been absolutely top tier. Even before he started getting first-team reps, he wasn't whining. He wasn't playing the blame game or sulking on the sidelines. Nope. Shedeur came in with one mindset: make every single rep count. Through OTs and mini camps, while others might have been checking the clock or counting snaps, Sanders was out there grinding, locked in, head down, doing the work. Every drill, every throw, every read, he stayed ready. And here's something he said that really stuck with me. You've got to understand the situation you're in. Whether you're getting reps or not, you can take it the wrong way. Or you can let it fuel you. That's maturity. That's perspective. And more importantly, that's leadership. While others might have gotten frustrated, Shedeur stayed resilient. He didn't just ride the wave. He kept paddling even when it wasn't easy. Quietly, consistently, he put in the work. And now, that work is paying off. He's climbing the depth chart, not because someone handed him a spot, but because he's earned it. He showed discipline. He showed heart. And he never lost sight of the bigger picture. Folks, it's that kind of mindset that builds a franchise QB. Cleveland might just have something special on their hands.
Understand the situation that you're in and be able to approach that and get the best out of it. You could view things as you're not getting reps in a negative way, or you could view it as, okay, when it's my time to get out there? So there's no excuses, because when you get out there, nobody cares how many reps you got. Whenever you get in the game, nobody cares if you took a snap before. You know, like they care about.
All right, folks, let's talk brass tacks. Cleveland Browns GM Andrew Berry recently went on record, and what he said speaks volumes. According to Berry, Shedeur Sanders wasn't brought in to be a clipboard holder. The Browns didn't draft him to sit on the bench and develop quietly. From day one, the plan has been clear: he's here to compete. Berry praised Shedeur's drive, his football smarts, and the way he attacks every opportunity, even when he wasn't the guy getting the majority of reps. What this tells us is simple: this quarterback competition is real, and Shedeur is not just in the mix. He's leading the charge. But this goes deeper than just camp performances. G. Bush, a trusted local voice, added an interesting layer to this story. He suggests that this so-called open QB battle might actually be more about navigating locker room politics than a true toss-up. Behind closed doors, it sounds like the coaching staff already has a pretty good idea who's going to be under center in Week 1, and all signs are pointing towards Shedeur Sanders. Now, let's talk performance. Throughout OTAs and minicamps, Shedeur has been sharp, reading defenses well, executing under pressure, showing poise beyond his years. If you've watched closely, you've seen it. This kid is outworking and outplaying the competition. And while the team continues to stick to the open competition script, insiders say Shedeur and Joe Flacco are clearly separating themselves from the rest. The difference? Shedeur's hunger. He's not just here to enjoy the ride, he's here to take the wheel. Shedeur even said it himself: you can't control every situation, but you can control how you respond. Whether you're getting reps or not, your mindset has to stay the same. Keep grinding. That's the kind of maturity fans and franchises dream of in a young QB. And make no mistake, Cleveland has embraced him. This isn't just a guy trying to make a roster. This is someone connecting with fans, visiting schools, engaging with the community. He's already becoming a symbol of hope for the city's next generation. The Browns haven't just drafted a quarterback. They may have landed a leader. The front office knows it. The coaching staff sees it. The fans feel it. And maybe most importantly, Shedeur knows it too. He's not getting comfortable. He's not taking anything for granted. He's pushing harder every single day because he understands what's at stake. From what we're hearing, the Browns aren't just betting on Shedeur Sanders' arm talent. They're betting on his ability to change the culture, to bring the spotlight back to Cleveland, and to become a true franchise cornerstone. Now let's flip it back to you. What do you think? Is Shedeur Sanders the right guy to lead this Browns offense? Have you seen enough to believe he's the future in Cleveland? Or do you think he still needs to prove more before he takes the reins? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take. And hey, if this really is the beginning of the Shedeur Sanders era, then Cleveland football fans, you might be in for one heck of a ride.